Hello and welcome back to I can't remember what part this is of my G Please 2 Let's Play. And yeah, I'm re-recording this. The first recording I had no game audio. So unfortunately I have to re-record. Yeah.
Supply levels have now reached critical levels. We are initiating a series of raids into captured G-Police supply compounds across the colony. You are responsible for the raid on the captured supply compound in Dannerdome. Provide an armed escort for an Allied Marine cargo tug as it travels to the supply compound. Intercept and destroy any enemy Marines that stray into the tug's path. Once at the compound, destroy the enemy Marine cargo tugs, but not the cargo. This will allow our tug to haul the remaining supplies back to our waiting forces. Once all units have rearmed, join the assault to secure Dannerdome. Provide cover while a temporary base is established.
So this mission is it's quite an unusual one because you're there to get supplies. And also in this mission, you're setting up a temporary base. So it's kind of like I kind of might put
Clear
two
the way
missions
for
into
the
one.
Allied Marine supply tug.
So I feel like this game has some story issues and like some pacing issues. Not really so much story issues. And
Tug under attack. Move quickly to
so
assist.
what I like doing at work when I'm bored is like theorizing like butterfly theories and like what if scenarios with games and also with films. And this one I'm gonna want to do in future because I honestly think so. This game was meant to be part 2 of a 3-part. They never made the third one, unfortunately. I don't think the first one was ever intended to have a sequel, but when they did make a sequel, they made it where it intended to have a second sequel, which never happened. I honestly, like, with money aside and dev time aside and all that aside, like in the ideal world, what would I have changed with this game? I like to do this with games quite a bit, like even games which I think are like fantastic, like Subnautica, my favorite game. I also do this with like, if I was a dev team, what would I have changed? What would I change in hindsight? And for this game, I would probably have split into 2. So instead of there being 3 G-Police games, there would have been 4. So the first one would be as before.
I need you to blow that Marine tug off the front of that supply train.
The third one would end up being the 4th one. We don't know what they would have done with that, but we can assume based on what happened in this game. But I would have.
Gunboat approaching tug.
Here we go, gunboat. First time taking out a gunboat with this, by the way, with this ground unit. It feels like David vs Goliath. But yeah, I would have made a couple. I would have made two games instead of 1, and so the first game would have been like we'd be cleaning up nanosoft remnants. That would be the thing that we'd be doing, cleaning up nanosoft remnants, and eventually this would turn into like they're a little bit more difficult to deal with than we originally thought. These are the okay, so these are basically starburst missiles. Be careful with some of our weapons here. They could attack the containers. This bit is always difficult because you have to not hit the containers, and the fighters are always on the other side. And with the Raptor, you don't have. First of all, you can't fire directly up. You can't actually move further than that. But also, like, you can't change sides that easily. So this really is a difficult mission. Like, it's like an escort quest, and there's very little you can do to escort.
Jogging with supply train.
So,
Supply train moving out. Keep us covered.
yeah, so the first of the two games would be basically us dealing with the Nanosoft remnants. But then, like, the gangs would get involved, the games would start slowly getting worse and worse, and we would eventually have a situation where the gangs and the Nanosoft remnant would basically combine. They would turn into one fighting force, and they'll get a foothold. And then that's where the natural start of this game would be, where, like, we're in a difficult spot. So we need the Marines, and then eventually the Marines will come. And once the Marines arrive, that's when we start turning the tides and winning. But then
3 supply crates stolen. 3 wingmen available.
Then about
Defend the airbase.
Then about 2/3 of the way into the game, we would have stop these bikes as well. Yeah, about 2/3 of the way into the game, we would. Hang on, it's very difficult to concentrate with this. Yeah, we would defeat the main base of, like, the Nanosoft remnant, and oh, come on, this was already going to be a long enough episode.
Clear the way for the Allied
this-
Marine supply tug.
I don't like this mission at all, and this is the 4th time having to play it. It's a pain in. Oh, I have to bleep that out. So, yeah, and so that would be like 2/3 of the way into the game, and
Tug under attack. Move
so
quickly to assist.
we'll destroy their main base with help from the Marines, and we'll be trying to clear up the rest during the last third, and that's when, like, all the hacking and stuff starts, or hacking in inverted commas, because that would actually be the Marines messing with us. And then, like, there will be some of those missions before that. Maybe like the games we take out, like, a little bit earlier than that. So while we're cleaning them up, there'll be issues like that. So the game
I
will
need you to blow that
basically
Marine tug off the front of that supply train.
will basically end with the Marines would end up firing us straight up, and when that happens, we'll basically we'll be on our last legs, like really in a desperate spot, like with this game. but maybe a little bit worse. And the game would kind of end with us having like single digits numbers of pilots left. So then that would go into the third game, which would basically be all about fighting back against the Marines. I think you would want there to be like a third faction potentially in the third game. I'm not sure what that would be. And then so we would eventually defeat the Marines, but it would be more of a gradual, like pushing them back. Be taking out power stations, things like that, like kind of like the first one. We would be taking them out that way, like strategically, and not just all at once, which I feel has happened in this game. And so that would take a longer period of time. We would have more missions. I think what we miss is like missions where we feel like the G police as well. Like the first like 8 or 9 missions of the original game were fantastic for world building. Oh my goodness me, I can't reach that. So yeah, and then basically the last half of the third game would be the last 5 or 6 missions of this game, that kind of thing. I didn't realize you could rapid fire these.
Docking with supply train.
It's a little bit broken,
Supply
to be
train
fair.
moving out. Keep us covered.
But you run through ammo very quickly. So yeah, I have to think this more at work, like what I would do for like a... And what I would do for a third game. Obviously I can't say what the third game would be right now, because it'd be spoilers for the end of this game. So, yes, I'm gonna try and speed through some of these missions. I want to get to a new mission today that I've not had to re-record.
Three supply crates stolen. 3 wingmen available.
You have got to be kidding. Has it actually crashed? Has it actually crashed? I'm never gonna get this part recorded, am I? Oh, okay. Okay, right. We're safe stating about that. I'm not re-recording this again. Like... The amount the world wants me to not record this part is ridiculous. No, not having the same glitch as last time. I was not in the right position to start this part of the mission as well. Alright, can I get past, please? That's the problem with this airbase, it's just too big to move around, and there's also another problem with the Raptor, it gets stuck so easily. Okay, I'm just gonna actually ignore the fighters. I need I need the open area to be able to deal with the fighters.
The airbase has been destroyed. Mission failed.
No, it hasn't. I'm not replaying this mission anymore. This is my least favorite mission in the game, and I just want it done. I remember my original playthrough. This mission gave me so much problems. The recording that I had to re-record, no issues whatsoever with this mission. Of course, I didn't have audio. I just don't like risking being near this thing. Because it's already caused me to die once. And that's the issue with the Raptor as well, is the amount of times enemies will go out of your range and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, it's gonna die. I can't get to the things that are attacking it. I did say I was not going to use save states to do missions. I think this one is the exception. This is the worst mission in the game. I just want it over. This mission. This mission explains why I really dislike the Raptor, because you can only defend one side at a time, and if they go out of range or if they go behind a building, you can't get to them. And the amount of collateral damage you're gonna do in this mission as well is nuts. You know, I re-recorded, one of the reasons why I was re-recording this Let's Play is because I was like overly negative with the game. I feel like that's happening with this mission. Okay. I'm just gonna stay on top of this. Right, come on. I need to deal with turrets. Okay. Just destroyed a wingman. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm not replaying this mission like 5 or 6 times. This is absolutely one of those missions where they needed to have split into 2. It's like you're doing 2 things. Why is it just one mission if you're doing 2 things? I think that's it. I think that's done. I'm saving here. I don't want another crash or something. 20 minutes into the part, and we're still on this first mission. And the next one is like potentially worse. I think the next one's with the Rhino. And in my first recording of this part, it gave me some real issues, because I couldn't navigate, and I kept falling off the bridges. And I actually had a very interesting death with the Rhino as well, where I got once again stuck under something because of the collision, and kind of like how I died under this at one time. Yeah, I feel bad about using save states, but there are times where it's just like, yeah. I mean, sometimes I need the checkpoint.
The airbase is under attack. Supply compound secured.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was going to be a siege. I forgot there was a siege cannon that spawns there. That could end your mission without you realizing. So yeah, if you don't act quick with that, like that's basically ends the mission right then and there. Okay.
They'd been hit hard and didn't like it one bit. Kincaid contacted some of his former comrades and managed to generate enough uncertainty to get us a temporary ceasefire with the Earth Division's forces. Grace's Marines were tougher, though. Even that change of events hadn't fazed them as badly as we'd hoped. They'd held Kincaid's team up long enough to blow the planetary defense systems and then withdrawn with most of their air defenses to reinforce the colony transmitter dome. We were gonna have to do something about those SAM sites if we were ever going to regain control of the transmitter.
So no more planetary defenses, so we can't blow stuff up in orbit anymore. So that means that we're going to have to try and transmit a message to Earth and Mars. This game is getting a little bit more broad now, where it's no longer just Callisto. It feels more grand because the colony on Mars and Earth are starting to become more involved in this.
Over half of the raids into supply compounds across the domes have been successful. We have recaptured enough fuel, ammunition, food, and medical supplies to sustain our plan of operations. Our current objective is the infiltration of the captured colony transmitter using a small ground team. From here we can use the Global Sat communications transmitter to request assistance from colonies on Earth and Mars. At high sublight velocity, their forces could be here within a matter of days. We need to inform the colonial authorities on both Earth and Mars of Colonel Grice's attempt to take control of Callisto and request immediate reinforcements. Drive the Rhino from the G-Police storage area in Danner Dome to rendezvous with Kincaid's infiltration force at a specified pickup point. Transport this force to the location of the colony transmitter. Reconnaissance reports this site is heavily defended with multiple anti-aircraft installations. These need to be destroyed before any air support can be provided. Once the infiltration force have completed their mission, collect and return them to the rendezvous point.
So I feel like there needed to be more Rhino missions in this game. I mean, the Raptor was used sufficiently enough. I felt like the Havoc we needed like another mission or two. And Definitely the Rhino we needed more time with. The Raptor, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 missions more would have been fine. I'm just thinking like some of these other vehicles need a bit more love, but I feel like there's not too much they can do with the Rhino, because the Rhino can't really attack air targets.
Ground troops on board. Move to Ehrlich Dome.
But I feel like for some of the supply missions, could have had 1 or 2 of these. Well, I guess this is more for infiltration missions, which I don't have a problem with. Okay, fortunately, because I played this so many times, this mission, in the last playthrough, I remember the way. This car is very slippery though. Because you have to find your way up here twice. 3 times now. Oh dear. Wait. This is why this took so long in the first place, this mission. Yeah, you have no idea where you're going. Also, I do like the music in this game. I do feel there's certain tracks that always get used for like certain vehicles, like the Raptor has one. The last vehicle that we'll have has one. This has one. I would like, but they all have one. I feel like they needed a little bit more variety. They really got the sentiment right, but yeah. We've got a lot of cutscenes in this level.
Ground troops have accessed the colony transmitter control sector. Take out all of the turrets.
Precision in this vehicle is quite difficult. Okay, I've literally just found the brakes. I feel like this is useful to me. So I don't want to cross these because these are tripwires. They will spawn new ships. Okay, now just gotta try and get out of this bridge. See, I don't think this needs a handbrake. I think it is a handbrake.
Turret defenses down.
Reporting for duty.
This doesn't look good. The Marines have hacked out the communications data download systems. Continue our sweep of the building. If there are any systems intact, we will find them. Stay calm, people. Continue your sweep. There's no way that we can send the data. I want my men out of here now. Get back to the drop-off point. You still alive, Slater? We're sitting ducks out here.
There's like a quick way into the building as well. So we are basically driving an
transfer
NPC.
mission aborted.
An
Return to base.
APC. That doesn't seem to have much room for the things it's meant to carry. It's like the APC but without the PC part. Okay. Now I think the worst part of this mission is over now. I just have to make sure not to fall in a hole here, which I did the original time. Yeah, you fall down there like it. You have to go up this really long windy road to come back. It's a bit of a nightmare. This doesn't have a lot of precision. I don't know how, but I think I in the original recording this died with the venom. I can't remember how.
If we can't send for reinforcements, we have to engage the Marines ourselves. Prepare for major offenses. Clear area of all Marine presence.
Okay, so they've just decided, okay, we can't call for help from Earth and Mars, so we'll just decide we're going to take them on ourselves without an actual plan. I forgot I wasn't the I wasn't driving the Rhino. I forgot. Oh, I remember how I died. It was one of these. So those craft will blow up in midair, and that'll cause you to blow up if you're nearby.
Surrounding area clear. Good work, Alpha Wing.
Mission complete. Okay. About close to 35 minutes. I got time for one more mission. Although I think that means we don't have time to do a new mission. I can't remember the next mission. The next mission is probably like quite quick. Oh, we could destroy all the roadblocks. I thought this was the first time I recorded it.
Kincaid's infiltration force successfully penetrated the tower. Unfortunately, Grice's Marines had already killed the tech staff and wrecked the main transmitter uplink. We are now effectively isolated from the rest of the colonized solar system. After the sabotage of the planetary defense compound, and now the colony transmitter, our options are becoming somewhat limited. We must prepare to strike swiftly and target only those points in the dome network that are of the highest strategic importance. All units prepare for a full-on offensive to push the Marines back.
So this colony has basically been left to its own devices now. I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know how the colony can function without help from Earth.
Our intelligence division has detected a fragmented coded signal thought to be a Marine transmission from their waypoint navigational computer. If we can track this signal back to its source, we should be able to locate the Marines' main communications center. Track the signal back through a series of mobile transmitters. Once each transmitter has been scanned, destroy it. Your scanning equipment will process the signal and waypoint you to the next link in the chain until finally pinpointing the location of the enemy's communication center. Once you have located the Marines' communications center, lead a full frontal assault and destroy it.
It's less so lead a full frontal assault, it's more do the full frontal assault yourself. Okay, I like this mission. I remember this one. This is a quick one. I also really like it. Quite a lot of combat. And this is kind of a good one for the Raptor. It's a mission where the Raptor is
intercept and scan the Marine mobile transmitter before it leaves the dome.
Yeah, these do move, so yeah, you have to kind of be a little quick. So we're at our temporary mini base, I guess.
Scan the transmitter, then destroy it.
And we didn't get scanned. Damn, I need to be able to point down. We're running out of time to do this. I hope it keeps the part of the scan that I had. No, it doesn't, of course not.
Transmitter scanned, now destroy it. Convoy destroyed. Move to next signal link.
So this is actually our first time seeing the fighters in game, the G-Police fighters. I thought they were destroyed.
Scan the transmitter, then destroy it. Transmitter scanned, now destroy it.
So, how do you guys feel about games or like sequels that'll reuse
Convoy
assets
destroyed.
from like a
Move
previous
to next
game?
signal link.
Because I think it's good if it's done for lore reasons and nostalgia reasons, like maybe Easter eggs. But there's times when it does feel lazy. I guess it depends on the it depends how much it is. It depends how much it's done. If it's done too much in a game, then it starts to feel lazy. But if it makes sense for it to still be the same models, like Havoc's, for instance. Having said that, I would have loved to have the Venom gunship back. Like the original one, not the Mark II.
Signal reading is strong.
The
You
Mark
must
II
be
is too
approaching the
short. I'm not
communication
so
station.
keen on it. It's too small. I much prefer the original one, which was quite a big craft. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, this is, oh, damn. That was because I couldn't target. I was trying so hard to take out their building so I could target that. You can only
Intercept and
target
scan the
one
Marine
thing at
mobile
once, and
transmitter before it leaves the dome.
unfortunately you can't pick what you target. There's something this game really was missing. The ability to target something manually. Okay, well I guess we're not doing the next mission now. I sat down to record today, and I noticed something. I was like, okay, I need to check my last recording to see if there was game audio. And there wasn't, so I was like, okay, I gotta re-record the part. And I sat down wanting to play some of the newer
Scan the
missions.
transmitter, then destroy it.
And today's recording session is basically playing exactly what I played already.
Transmitter scanned. Now destroy it.
I can destroy this transmitter, please.
Convoy destroyed. Move to next signal. Scan the transmitter, then destroy it. Transmitter scanned. Now destroy it.
See, this game has way too much momentum. Like, I have to jump to actually not slide off.
Convoy destroyed. Move to next signal link.
You are annoying. You need to go. Do I have anywhere that I can rearm? Yeah, there's two places I can rearm. Literally in the base. I have to rearm in the base.
Signal reading is strong. You must be approaching the communications base.
So, I've actually run out of things to talk about. Okay, priority is the turrets. These have to go. There's a raptor around here somewhere. There you are. Come on, I need to rearm. There we are. Oh, so I can rearm on their pad. That's good. And look what it's given me. I'm not going to use the second one though. No need. I feel very nervous getting close to any of these buildings that are blowing up. I feel like it could be an easy death.
Marine base destroyed.
That is something you have to be a bit more careful of in this game, and it's... Okay, right, it's annoying when it happens, but I like that it's a thing. I like that you actually have to be careful. It's a bit more realistic that way. It's like trying to get that balance between realism and fun in the game. Like, realism in itself can be a source of fun. Destroy the supply convoy. Nope.
The destruction of the Marines' communication center has greatly reduced the operational range of their forces throughout Callisto's network of domes. Some Marine strongholds in the outer domes have even been abandoned. Scanners suggest that all these units are now mobilizing towards the central dome, possibly to provide reinforcements for a number of Marine units gathering nearby the captured G-Police headquarters. The recapture of the G-Police headquarters and its automated defenses is of paramount strategic importance. We must strike before Colonel Grice has a chance to strengthen his position around the headquarters any further. When those Marine reinforcements arrive from the outlying domes, we want full G-Police control of the headquarters and the surrounding defense grid.
So the next mission is very important. I think it's story-wise. I think it's pretty important as well. We learn a lot of stuff. So we're going to save it for next time. Thank you everyone for watching. I want to apologize. I was frustrated a little bit today. Part of it was losing recording. Part of it was having to restart the recording about 3 times today as well. And the other was like frustration and gamer rage, basically. I think a lot of gamers can understand it. You just get frustrated at something in the game. Like something tedious and annoying that you fail and you have to repeat, and like you fail for the stupid reasons, and it can get annoying. So, yes, thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you wanna watch me do stuff live, twitch.tv/Cravone. Probably won't be playing G Police 2 on stream, gonna be honest. But I play other stuff. I play variety. Go check out, you'll see what I play, see if there's something you like. So yeah, if you're watching this when it's just released, I'll see you in a week. If you're binging this, hang on. God, what am I doing? If you're binging this, then I'll see you in about